make as many new decisions in every day as you can. And ask for as many things around those decisions as you can. If you really want to see the universe turn its power on and yield to you in a really strong way. But it has to be things that you're asking for without angst. You can't be desperate for it. You can't be worried about it. It's just those things that you're asking for in non-resistance, and the universe just yields and yields and yields and yields and yields. All of those things were already happening in the vortex. That's not your work. When you ask, it is given, so that's not your work. So the thoughts are turning to things, the vibration is turning to thoughts. So it turned to the thought of a question, and then right behind the question came the answer. If you're in the receiving mode, you can get answers to lots of questions. Other random strangers will walk up to you and give you stock tips. There's all kinds of things that can happen to you. Things that you've been asking about, because they're all around you. The answers and the solutions to everything that you want are all around you, all around you. And your inner being knows where those answers are and puts you in proximity to them. You've just got to be receptive, that's all, which means you just got to be happy, that's all. Which just means you got to be lighthearted, that's all. So whatever your life has caused you to activate in terms of desire, when you're open, the answer not only to the result of all of that desire, but to the delicious unfolding path to all that desire. The larger part of you, who is eternal and who exists eternally, has focused some consciousness into what you know as your physical human beingness. An inner being who's ever present with you, but your inner being. Your inner being has an inner being who 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 has an... Now let's apply law of attraction to this. So all of you who have inner beings, 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 and then law of attraction is gathering together those consciousness that have intention. So this sort of family of teachers is what Esther can feel sometimes. When you ask a question, she can feel this collective consciousness all swoop in, and she can feel the statements that are coming from a broader perspective. Sometimes when you ask a very personal question, she can feel that someone unique to the question that you're asking is stepping forward. In other words, this is infinite intelligence, and law of attraction is at work here. As you stand here in your physical body, everything that has ever come before is, and we're not kidding you at all, focused right here with you. But most of you are too humble and feeling too much insignificance to even allow yourself to expect that all that is could possibly be that interested in little old you and your little old question, because you don't understand the profound nature of this leading edge place and how important it is and how delicious it is for non-physical, with all of that knowing, to find a way for you to know it too, right here and now, you see. Allow yourself to suspend past beliefs or prejudices to receive what your inner being is presenting to you now. And so that requires being new in this moment.